Okay, you've seen videos like this before. The top pulls of all time. They're everywhere. But this one is different in two big ways. First, we're not just sticking to one game. Whether you're into Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, or Yu-Gi-Oh!, this video has got something for you. And if you only follow one of those, don't worry. I'll give you all of the context you need to know exactly why each pull is absolutely insane. Second, the order I picked for this isn't random. There's a pattern. And if you watch until the end, you might catch it. Alright, enough setup. Let's dive into the top 9 greatest TCG pulls of all time.
Hands are sweating. First energy. Okay, we did not get the first energy, but energy? Oh no, what is this? It is supposed to be another energy! No way.
Oh my god! We did it! We did it, baby!
We pulled a first edition Charizard!
Now if there's one card that had to make this list, it's the legendary first edition Charizard from Pokemon's base set. Now here's the wild part. Statistically speaking, it's actually not that rare to pull a first edition Charizard. Base set has 16 holos, and you usually get about 12 per box. So if you're cracking a first edition base set box, odds are you're pulling a Charizard. But, and it's a big but, getting your hands on one of these boxes, that's the real challenge. They're insanely rare, and part of the reason is this. Opening a box is like buying a near complete set of holos all at once. As for the card itself, well, the value swings hard depending on condition. A PSA 9 might fetch tens of thousands, but a PSA 10? That's a six-figure card.
Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will this be a foil? Maneater. Remove trap. Steel Grotto number 1. Monster Egg. Skull Servant. It's pretty centered. Green Phantom King. Hitatsumi Giant. Follow Wind. Here we go. Ultra rare. Blue Eyes White Dragon! And the last pack! Last card! Wavy! First edition! Blue Eyes!
Okay, what's really cool about this one is that it literally just happened a few weeks ago. And for those of you who don't know, this is from The Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon, Yu-Gi-Oh's very first North American release. But here's the thing. There are two types of first edition prints, glossy and wavy. Glossy prints have a waxy, high shine finish, while wavy have subtle vertical ripples running throughout the cardstock. Wavy is widely believed to be the earlier of the two versions, that plus it has a smaller print run. First edition Blue Eyes has been pulled on camera before, but this pull, it's the first known wavy Blue Eyes ever captured live.
It's been pulled for the first time on YouTube!
Depending on condition, this card could be worth anywhere from a few thousand all the way up to $30,000.
Sarah Angel, beautiful one. She seems to be pretty centered. And last uncommon, Soulnet. Here comes the first alpha rare. At 8 minutes in, will it be the Lotus? Oh wow, Tropical Island. Dual land, there we go. And then the other one is, holy boosh! That's a freaking Black Lotus! Holy God! That's an alpha freaking Lotus! That's a, holy, oh my God!
Now, if there's one card that's more iconic than first edition Charizard and first edition Blue Eyes, it's gotta be Magic the Gathering's Black Lotus. Magic is the world's first ever tradable card game. And if you know anything about its very first print runs, Alpha, Beta, and Unlimited, you will know that they were extremely rare. These sets shared the same 302 cards, well, 301 for Alpha, including 117 rares. And of those 117 rares, a small subset make up the Power 9, the most broken and collectible cards in Magic history. Now, Alpha's original print run was just 2.6 million cards, with an estimated 1,100 copies of each rare. But here's where things get hazy. Many of those copies didn't survive the last 30 years. Some estimates suggest that only half to two-thirds of the original Alpha Black Lotuses are still around today. And then there's condition. A packed fresh Lotus, almost impossible to find. As for the value, depending on condition, you're looking at anywhere from a few $100,000 all the way up to $3 million.
Future, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm not gonna do it all the time, but I will do it here and there. All right, first pack or first card, we got Chikorita, we got Mareep, we got Elekid. See, why is he like not a rare? Like usually all the babies are rares, but then it's like Elekid gets no love. There's the Larvitar again. Wooper. The reverse rare is Howlon Mentor. Oh, let's go! Yes! I did it again!
Alright, I'd be lying if I said I didn't pick a few of these just for the reactions. But the card itself? Gold Stars were introduced in 2004 during the EX era, starting with Team Rocket returns. They've got super low pull rates and have become some of the most sought after cards in the entire Pokemon TCG. Gold Star Mew in particular, in a PSA 10, it goes for around $5,000. Not the craziest value on the list, but still a seriously rare card. And the artwork, Mew in that Delta species water type frame looks absolutely incredible. And speaking of great reactions, number 5 is up next, and I'm gonna let this one roll for a bit.
Akiza, where are you? Kisses to you. Lots of kisses. Please give us your Black Rose Dragon, please. Carl Louis, good luck, man. Good luck. Here goes. Iron Chain Blaster. Nettles. Horsey Tail. No freaking way. It's a Synchro on the first pack. No freaking way. No freaking way, guys! No freaking way. No way. Oh, guys. Guys! Guys!
How'd I do? That has got to be one of my favorite reactions to a pull of all time. In fact, if this were a list of best reactions, which, let's be honest, it kind of is, this one might take the top spot. Now, I know most of you watching are probably more into Magic or Pokemon, so here's a bit of vintage Yu-Gi-Oh context. Ghost rares are notoriously hard to pull. We're talking about 1 per case, which in Yu-Gi-Oh terms is roughly 1 in 288 packs. But here's the problem. First edition Crossroads of Chaos, the set casual Yu-Gi stuff is opening, doesn't have cases. It doesn't have any boxes at all. The only way to get your hands on first edition packs is through limited collector tins, and each tin contains only 2 packs of Crossroads of Chaos. So yeah, pulling a first edition Ghost Rare Black Rose Dragon is incredibly hard to do. And it's not just rare, it's also incredibly playable, especially in formats like Edison, which has only been growing in popularity. In PSA 9, this card goes for thousands, and in PSA 10, it's hard to even say, but some listings really get up there.
Juggernaut, there we go. That's a good one. And no ding, that's fantastic. Good deal. It's not as centered, but that's all right. And Curse Land, no land in the uncommon sections. That's fantastic. And here's the rare. What will it be? Oh,
holy crap! Whoa!
You know what's cooler than being able to open 1 Black Lotus? Opening 2. There really isn't much I need to say here. This Black Lotus was from the beta release, so it's not quite as limited as the alpha version, but still an absurdly rare card. The value we're talking here is in the hundreds of thousands. Once again, depending on grade. But the real prize for open boosters is being featured on this list 2 times. And now we're on to the top 3.
Usually when you see texture, you'd be like, oh my god, we got a full art or something like that, but... Oh! Okay. Oh my god. Okay, my hand's shaking very bad right now. Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, babe Orion. Okay. I am. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not real life. 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 Oh my god. We got a god pack. We got a god pack. We got a god pack. Okay. I need to just keep my hands steady. Oh, this is crazy. Oh my god. We actually got a god pack. We actually got a god pack. Oh my god. I feel like I'm going to pass out. Sylveon. Oh my god. This can't be real life. This is not real life. This is not real life. Oh my god. This is not real life. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We just got a god pack.
In case you've been living under a rock, the Pokemon TCG is absolutely on fire right now. And a big part of that is hit after hit after hit from the Pokemon Company. One of the biggest being prismatic evolutions. Now, anytime Eevee and the Eeveelutions are at the center of a set, you can basically guarantee one thing. It's gonna explode in value. And this set is no exception. But what really sent it over the top was something we've never seen before in English products. Full-blown God Packs. That's right, the Pokemon Company finally brought over the concept of God Packs to North America. And not just any God Packs. We're talking all 8 Eeveelution Special Illustration Rares, including Eevee itself in both SIR and Master Ball Hollow. God Packs are estimated to be about 1 in 2,000. And if you hit one, the value of that single pack can hit 5k or more. Absolutely wild. Now, on a similar note, let's get into number 2.
Where is the Magia? Where is the Magia, bro? Where is the Mags? Come on, Division, Mark.
Yu-Gi-Oh's 2024 set, Battles of Legend: Terminal Revenge, introduced something we've never seen before. A functionally unique card that only exists as a quarter-century secret rare. That card? Dragon Master Magia. Now, while it's not exactly breaking the meta, it is playable. And it's insanely rare. We're talking about 1 copy per 100 booster boxes kind of rare. So yeah, unless Konami reprints this thing, you're looking at over $800 raw and over $1,000 if you're lucky enough to get a PSA 10. It's one of the wildest modern Yu-Gi-Oh pulls out there. Again, in a set that was released in 2024. Okay, for this one, the video will come after I provide a bit of context. A few years ago, Wizards of the Coast started doing something new. Serialized cards in ultra premium and ultra expensive collector booster boxes. These aren't your average boosters. They cost 3 times as much, have a third of the packs, and are the only way to pull the latest chase cards. Does it make Wizards a lot of money? Yeah. Do I love the idea? Not even a little bit. But hey, that's a rant for another video. Around the same time, Wizards launched Universes Beyond, where Magic started pulling in characters and stories from other franchises. And one of the first? Lord of the Rings. Unsurprisingly, given the intersection of Magic and LOTR fans, this set absolutely exploded, becoming Magic's best-selling set of all time. And hidden in its collector boxes was a one-of-a-kind serialized one-of-one ring card. A perfect fit thematically, and by far the most hyped card Magic has ever printed. And somehow, this actually happened. A man named Brooke Trafton pulled the card, and thanks to Post Malone, he walked away $2.6 million richer.
I didn't think it could happen to me, you know? It was like, how does someone, just a regular person, have something like this? And I knew, like, it's life-changing.
Now, if you were paying attention, you might have noticed something about the order of the list. Within each game, each card was shown in order of its release date, ending with the most recent pulls at the top spots. Because as crazy as all of these moments are, What's even crazier is that this hobby keeps growing and more history is being made every day. And if you want to see just how much these companies have messed with us over the years, check out this video next, where I go over the worst things that Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Have ever done to collectors. This one was a little controversial though, so please leave only nice comments, okay?